All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. Now, this is just a couple of quick scriptures, man. So I'm going to jump right into it. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 1. Sorry. I'm sorry, verse 4. Chapter 10, verse 4, it says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, right? So, like the scriptures say, the Lord sets up kings and he takes it down. Then, the Lord controls this world, man. And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable, right? Now, when you look up the word profitable, profitable, 13th century word, meaning yielding benefit unto it, right? And the only people that's going to yield benefit to this world is the Israelites. Why? Because the word yielding meant produce benefit. And Esau was the wicked according to the scriptures, man. And everything that he's doing, it's proven that he's the wicked. It has the whole world in uproars and in mourning right now, man. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoicing, right? Rejoicing right now, man. So, the GMOs is not beneficial unto us, man. The women ruling over us is not beneficial to us. The wars that's going on is not beneficial to us. That doesn't, bring prosperity, doesn't bring growth. Ultimately it's happening because our kingdom is coming next. But you get what I'm saying. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, right? So ain't nobody rejoicing, so there's no righteous in authority. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Everybody's mourning, man. Everything is being taxed. Getting gunned down from left to right. And everything, man. You got this race riot going on, or the accumulation of the race riots with the whole Donald Trump, Black Lives Matter, alternative right, alternative left. That's all. Everything that's going on is part of prophecy. But you can see that the world is in mourning right now, man. But soon it's going to be time for us to rule, and that's when the world is going to be, really prosperous. Going to be profitable. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 6. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, right? And Esau represents the so-called Caucasian man today, and Jacob represents the 12 tribes. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and as you can see, all these prophecies that's coming to pass, all this uproars and stuff that's going on in the world is the marking of Esau's kingdom, man. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? And Jacob's kingdom is going to be a righteous kingdom, man. One where there's going to be nothing but peace, like in King Solomon time. Why? Because the Lord going to put the law, statutes, and commandments, in our hearts, and we're going to live righteously, and we're going to make sure the nations live righteously. But yeah, that's it for the lesson. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth of sincerity. Shalom.